Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County in Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. Welcome back to the city. Last week we built up the cool area of Belmont, which is kind of like a transit-oriented suburban development, I guess. And yeah, it ended up being pretty cool. Really like how it turned out. But in today's episode, and the episodes this week, I'm going to really focus on building outside of the city. There's a couple of really cool small towns I want to build. I'm going to try to do that. Hey, this is actually Belmont, that new community we built. That's the high school and the skate park where everyone hangs out. Yes, we're going to be building some small towns this week. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to make sure that the map kind of fills out outside of the city, even though there's still a lot left to do in the city, and this is definitely not the end of building in the downtown area or like the metropolitan center at least. But we're just gonna look at creating some cool little teeny towns and maybe a unique build or two while we're at it. But as we watch these cruise ships join and become one, I do want to mention a couple things, and I want to mention this in Monday's video so that by Friday it's not too much of a shock. But I won't be posting regularly, at least, because I'm not going to commit to anything. But I am committing to the fact that from December 6th to January 9th, I will not be posting a scheduled video. I'm just taking a month off. I've been posting on this channel almost every day, except for weekends. Well, sometimes I post on weekends for a year. And December, I was starting to look at my schedule, and I realized that I really do not have time this month to post anything if I want to keep my sanity. And enjoy the game, because you got to be able to enjoy what we're building, to be able to make fun content for you. Nothing worse than kind of just pushing this out just because I have to, or I feel like I have to, and it not being quality content. And to be honest, I did feel like the last few weeks have been kind of slowing down a little bit, but we still got this week ahead of us. I am scheduled to be posting on January 10th again, but as we hop out of this view, I just want to let you know that you may still see videos from me, but just not every day. Maybe like once a week during the week. If I do, I'll try to post them on like Wednesdays or something like that, so you'll know to check. But yeah, just for that month of December, from December 6th to January 9th, I'm not scheduled to be posting. So December 3rd, which is this Friday for you, will be my last scheduled post, which will be episode 120. So a round number to end it off on. So we're out over here. And, I wanted to change things up a little bit because Joy had a great idea in the comments. Thank you, Joy, to use these one by one little commercial stands that come with the Green Cities DLC, so the organic and local produce, to create like a bit of a little market here. And I think that's great. So I also took the time to add another corner store right here. And then we also turned this strip into commercial as well. So yeah, turned out pretty good. Got an electric vehicle charging station over here. I'm really happy that you all enjoyed the builds last week. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So we built up this area, and then we also built up all this area. It's hard to see exactly what we did because it's all one city now. That's fantastic. So anyways, it's almost 4 minutes in. Well, it's just past 4 minutes into the episode, and I haven't talked about what I'm going to do this episode. So, like I mentioned, we are going to be building outside of the city. So, pretty much, if you see this rail corridor, right up through here and then down through here, we're not going to be building anywhere inside of that. Maybe like a little bit, but I don't know. I want to build something out this way this week. I feel like this is a really cool place to build something, and I really want to take advantage of that. There's also this area over here, which could make it for a pretty cool community, but if we do that, it would be a bigger project because we'd also be redoing that at the same time. But there's also opportunity to build up a town over here, way up in here, maybe. I'm going to avoid kind of going off the closer to the edges of the map. Maybe right in here would be a really cool little town. Right around here is a place that I teased a bit earlier. And then all the way out in this area as well, which I'm very excited about building out over here. And then we also have a larger build down over here, which is going to be like a cottage country type style. So to be honest, I haven't really decided which one I'm going to do. I think we're going to go out over here today. Actually, no. We'll save that for tomorrow's video because it's going to be something special out this way. Something different than a small town. So I think we'll focus out over here. So let's take a quick look at the topography. Mainly because we already started to draw in the road earlier. So let's take a look at the topography and kind of plan out where we're going to be building this. Where the heck is it? It's right here. So we have this little spot right here, a little flat land area. It's close to a highway. So I'm thinking we build right in this little pocket right here. Maybe we'll have a rail station and everything like that. So let's talk about a little story for this town. So this is the extension of Highway 19, right? So Highway 19 comes right up through here, swings all the way down. Highway 19 is the main junction of the city. The Highway 401, which is a real highway. Highway 19, which is probably a real highway, but it's fictional in this sense. And it swings out all the way over here and up. So this was probably a town that spawned up. So this is going north out of the map. This is probably a town that spawned up just because it was off the highway, off the main road coming from the north, which if we're talking that the city's on the north shore of Lake Ontario, maybe that road could be going anywhere to Peterborough to, all the way, what's up there? Bon Echo, which is a provincial park, Ottawa, all those little small towns up there in North Bay. So it could head out quite a long ways away. So, so let's try to figure out how we're going to do this. So the railway is also another reason why we need a town out this way. It would obviously, if we had a town, it would probably have a railway station, right? So I'm thinking we're probably going to have that railway stop over here. And we'll have two. We'll have a cargo and a passenger rail. So I think the passenger rail is going to have to come out a little bit. So I think we're going to be aiming to go... Oh, no, we got to go on this side because of the topography. Yes, we don't have enough space over here. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea to get it over here, though. And then we'll have the cargo station over here or something. Okay, well, let's just get building. So the first thing we need to do is make a connection. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to build a bit of a slip lane. Maybe we'll add a roundabout. Not a lot of building this episode so far. Let's try doing this. So we're gonna have to go underneath the road here. I think we're going to go underneath and then we're gonna come back up and connect up around here. So let's grab this and we're gonna sink it into the ground. About there. Then we're going to use our picker mod. We're gonna select this little section of rail, click upgrade, and then elevate. Perfect. Then we're going to select the picker mod. We're going to select our country road. And we're just going to go right to about here. And then we're going to come upwards. And let's curve. We could just go underneath the highway, actually, instead. It's actually not a bad idea. All right, well, let's do that. So we're going to grab this section right here of this road. Click elevate, click upgrade. We're going to upgrade that. We're actually just going to move this node a bit more over as well. Alrighty. This picker mod is just fantastic when you're doing stuff like this. Alright, so let's just get this going about over here. Let's actually go with the straight road. Bring it out to about there. We'll probably have to readjust the heights of this after. But let's bring it out to about here. Let's make sure our guidelines are on, actually. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's click home. So this is where we're going to kind of have the connection. And I think we're going to make this a roundabout. Alrighty, let's go to our roundabout maker. Let's click minus. Is that it? Perfect. Well, we might as well look at upgrading some roads soon too. Alright, so let's get a bit of a slip lane here. Highway. What's this? 1 lane narrow country road. Okay, cool. So right about here, we're going to have a little bit of a slip lane coming off. Let's turn bending off. Let's turn anarchy on. There we go. And then we're just going to curve it up and into the roundabout. This is a bit weird of a road. Nah, I think we would be probably going with something a bit more standardized, at least. Okay, there we go. And then right here, we're going to need a bit of a slip lane. Okay, and then we can use node controller to just do this. And I want to line this one up with that. So if you say that phrase, I find that helps to make sure that you're actually doing it right, you know? All right, so just like that, there we go. Slip lane, you slide off in here, and then we can just use this tool right here to set this up. So then we can go back to node controller. Let's try to do that again. So it's a bit off still, so I'm gonna hold this. I want this one to line up with that one. And there we go. Nice clean little connection here, so we can just slide over back into this little tool here, just like that. All right. So I'm just gonna do something similar to the other side. While we're doing that, I'll just keep talking a little bit. Yeah, so I hope that's okay with everyone, that we're going to be taking some time off. You know, burnout's a real thing. It's not that I'm burnt out about the game or even doing YouTube in general. It's everything else too, you know. It's be cool if this was my job, but it's not. I have a 9 to 5. So while that picks up pace, sometimes I just can't record after work, and it really backs into my weekends. And yeah, not fun, because I want to make good content for everyone, right? I don't want to, you know, slack and make crappy content. That's no fun. It's no fun for anyone. Alright, so we actually need to set up this roundabout, but I'll wait, actually. Alright, so let's select this. We're going to have a slip lane off here. Probably going to actually swing this down. Something like that. And then we're just going to reconnect back over. Yeah, I was trying to decide how I was going to approach kind of taking some time off, and I previously mentioned that I was going to take like a week off, but then my week just got jumbled up a lot. Or, sorry, my month, really. At one point, I'm dog sitting for some friends, and I'm very excited about that because I'm thinking about getting a dog myself. I realized that there's no way I'm going to be able to record while I have a dog here. So, not that I'm blaming the dog. The dog is extremely cute. Actually, there's two coming my way. A little golden retriever and a husky mix. They are adorable. All right, so let's talk about maybe getting a bigger road through here. So let's go with this one here. I'm just gonna upgrade this up to about there. Now that's way too big of a slope. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab all the nodes on the roundabout. We're just gonna sink it down. To about there. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we'll be done with that. And then I'm going to go into our network multi-tool. And let's actually add in a node right here. And then let's move this one right underneath this one. Okay, and then this is going to slide over here. And then, woo! That's funny. And then, yeah, now we'll be able to do this, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. 5%. That is a fantastic grade. All right, so another get this in place. I don't really expect it to be too crazy. And how we're going to do this next. So I guess we need to set up the roundabout, right? That would be helpful. So we're going to need to go into here, hold shift down on this one, and you just do that once and it sets up the roundabout perfectly for everyone. So yeah, I mean, pretty simply enough. You can access it that way, access the highway this way, either direction. So if you want to go over here, we still need to set up this side. So you're coming down from this side, you can just go around the roundabout. It honestly doesn't even need to be this many lanes, to be honest. I think we'll leave it because we might bring a road out over here in the future. So yeah, why don't we just do that right now, and just so I don't forget. Then we'll need to redo the roundabout. That's fine though. So let's just do that here. Hold shift. There we go. Okay. So now we need to enter and exit the highway over here. So this could easily be a dumbbell interchange, which is like, you know, if you do another roundabout right over here, say, looks like a dumbbell, right? But we don't have the space, so we're going to do a bit of a diamond aspect to this. So we are going to instead go back to highway here. Right here, we're just going to have it a slip lane off. Whoops. And then down. And then up. And then in. Something like that, you know? So we'll just need to straighten it out and everything like that, which is totally fine. Let's bring that one to there. Let's add a node in here. And then what I like doing is grabbing the last node and making it the same height as the road, just so there's a bit more space. And yeah, this is a bit bigger than I was anticipating when I first thought of the idea, but it's a pretty cool little rural interchange. Alrighty, and then let's go into this here. And industrial road. Let's do that. Let's bring this down. Same height, and then we'll definitely need to add in 2 nodes over here. We got enough nodes over there. All right, now let's make a little bit of an alignment. Okay, no, that's actually not okay. So we're just going to grab this one and we're going to make sure that it's the same height as well. Yeah, okay, now we can do this. Much easier. All right, there we go. Align from here to here. There we go, and then from here to here. Much better, much better. Except for this one needs to be way cleaner. All right, so let's clean this up a touch. Let's use a bit of this, bit of that, and let's get rid of some of the trees on this little slope here. Let's grab our landscaping tool. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn up the brush size a touch. Yeah, that's okay. Alrighty. It's good with me. But this needs to be much different then. On both sides, I guess. So I think what we'll do is we'll make it a 4-lane road, which is a great road we have in our Vanilla Plus roads pack. And we'll do it on this side too, back to there. And then we'll just change things up a bit then with node controller. So, oops, so with node controller, we're gonna grab the node. I'm gonna swing this out a little bit more. And then let's paint the road together. So we'll just hold shift down and then hold shift, and then don't hold shift. Rock and roll, and we'll come back for the next junction in a second, but this one we need to line up first. And since we've already kind of messed with it in node controller, it's going to be a bit more difficult to do, so we'll need to stretch it out a bit more just to kind of fake it. I think we can probably just revert it, actually. Reset to default. Yeah, there we go. Let's go to about there. Whoa, flying car! Got Harry Potter over here. And let's delete that. Perfect, so hold shift down for a solid line. And then don't hold shift down for a dotted line. Okay, so let's just make sure that all the cars know what they're doing. There we go. And then this one's fine. That can be a light, that's okay. But this one needs some node controller work. Yeah, I mean, seems to work with me. Alrighty, so let's go into the painting road tool. And let's do this one. So hold shift, 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 and yeah, you guessed it, hold shift. Just click Alt down as well, and then you can add in some filler tools, and you can change them up. Whoops. Yeah, you can change them up as well to make them different shapes, but honestly, I think it works fine, just the default. Might not be the most realistic thing in the world, but it works. Did I do the other side? I don't know. Alright, so we got that. I didn't do the other side. That's okay, we can just forget about it for now. This road's going to need to be upgraded. So this is a road that we've previously sloped, I think. Yeah, looks like we did. So we're going to upgrade this road to a country road now. So rural, country road, and actually right here it's going to be a bit different. What's this? This one's just one that has markings? Okay. Right at the end of the junction, we're going to actually just make it asymmetrical. Then we're going to probably do the same thing on the other side, actually. Okay, and then we'll just set up the junction. And, you know, this is a lot of work just to be able to build a little town here. We haven't even started building the town. Square that node. Let's actually make it a bit of a bigger intersection. Trucks are going to probably be using this. So let's swing this out so it's about flat with the junction. A bit too far. Oh, you know what? We never actually sloped this. Okay, so from here to here to here, let's slope that. Perfect, and then from here to here, let's just slope that. Awesome, and then from here, yeah, we'll go from there to about here. Fantastic, okay. So this will need to be a light, and we'll just use some smoothing. Jeez. That's not what we wanted to do at all. So let's smooth that out after. There we go, look at that. That's good. All right, so we're just gonna upgrade that road, right? Highway, no, rural, two-lane country road. There we go. And then this can increase its speed limit too, because before this was just a planned road. All right, let's get going here. Holy moly. Really don't want to spend 2 episodes just building a darn town. small town at that. Let's actually just grab this one. We'll take that down to here, and then we'll make the rest of the country road. So this country road would probably bend off right here and then go and join this. So why don't we try and do that? So right about here, we'll cut it off. Highway. We're not going to work on this junction though. I'm just going to get the road in because I just want it to look a bit more realistic. Okay, so curvy. There we go. Right to about here. Let's go straight then from here. 180 degrees. Okay, and then we'll just curve this one right in like yeah. Whoa, what happened here? Alright, fantastic. And then we'll just reconnect this one and we'll just use the industrial road instead. Straight. Okay, and then this junction right here is just going to need to be worked on with the node controller. Alright, fantastic. So I think we should probably look at the speed limit really quickly. Yeah, it would be 80 in real life, so I think that works. Whoa, that's a heck of a turn there. This can probably be straightened out then. There we go. All right. Just gonna take a sip of water. That was a lot of work. A lot of brain power putting that one together. I kind of winged it. I didn't even know where I wanted to build today, to be honest with you. Knew I wanted to do a small town. Didn't know I was going to do one out here. Look at this. This is quite far away from everything else. So, if we get a passenger train rail station in here, I don't know where it's going to go. I think down to here. It's probably our best bet. All right, so let's focus on getting a couple things in. Let's get the original cargo terminal in. Now, would this have been a slip lane? No, this would. Yeah, the cargo station would probably be the slip lane, and then we should probably bring it down into here. And then, if we're going off of realism, the passenger rail station would have been over here, right along the line. So let's get that right now. So I guess this is not going to be a country road. This is going to be a main road. So we're going to actually probably swing this one down eventually too, or this can just be the main junction of the town. So yeah, let's take it from here, Elizabeth Street. Just delete it, and let's just grab this right here. We're just going to swing that out to even degree. Now this is going to be the main intersection of the town. So let's grab our 4-lane road. We're going to need to upgrade that then. And we'll just get a nice little strip to about here. Okay, and then what's going to happen is this one is going to back up actually. And then right about there is where we'll actually turn it into this country road. But I think we'll start it off as a national highway instead. and we'll just use some roads to kind of change the marker off, like a bit of a grid maybe. So we'll just go with the basic road here, straight. Okay, and then right over here, let's check the topography really quickly while we're doing this. Let's run a bit of a slope here. So I think right here what we'll do is we'll actually just use a dirt road instead. And we're just going to do freeform. And we're just going to get something small like that. You often see kind of small connections like that on highways, and we'll just get like, I don't know, maybe the garbage can be over here or something like that. It's not a bad idea actually. So we'll just need to smooth out the terrain. And maybe I know this actually is an asset in the game, but I didn't port it over from the Snowfall DLC. But maybe this is also where this town keeps their snowblowers, like their like snow plow trucks. Yeah, so I'm thinking the original one, but we can always take a look at some of these ones. I just don't think it's gonna work in this case. Yeah, it doesn't really need to be like that. That one's pretty cool. Could allow for bypassing too, right? Has 4 platforms. This is the bypass station, so we've already used that one. And yeah, let's just go with the original one. I like it. It's cool. So there we go. That's in the center. And we'll just need to connect this up. So I'm just going to bring it out about 10 units, and then we'll connect it in. Oh, of course, Steven. Of course that wouldn't have worked. 10 units, and we'll bring it in over there. What the heck happened to you? There we go. Fantastic. Holy cow, this is coming together. Let's just use some gravel here. We're just going to put it down to about 20 here. We're just going to fill in the blanks here, you know? Alrighty, so I think this train yard's going to need a fence, isn't it? So we'll go with just the park fence. Let's turn off our guidelines whenever you do fences. Just makes things a bit easier, doesn't it? Perfect. Just help clean things up a little bit. All right, so trees. Let's go with just one of these ones, and we'll just do a line. It's not big enough. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, so I think we need a train line, don't we? This is probably going to cause some issues, so, you know, just this is just temporary until we redo our train episode, which I know I said was going to be a couple weeks ago, and it just hasn't. So we'll just bring it into about here, I think. Yeah, okay. We might have a backup or two, but it's just going to be one train doing this whole crazy loop. Oh, you know what? We could also have a train out to the airport. That's actually a good idea. Okay, and then this one's going to go all the way to the airport. All right, so let's just take a quick peek at those trains. Actually, there we go. Wait, no, it's this one that needs to go on this side. Yeah. This one needs to go over there. So I'm gonna need to turn them off because I need to play around with them a bit more. So it's train line 4. Let's turn off all the train lines. And let's turn on train line 3. There we go. Hold shift. There we go. So let's turn them back on. And now they both end on different platforms. And they come into the platform of their choosing. Except for this one. Anyway, I don't actually think it mattered. Holy cow. 6 trains. No, we just need one. And let's make this one white. Actually, no, we're not doing that anymore. This one's going to be green. And train line 4 is also the new one. We're going to go 1. And let's make this one pink. I don't know. Oh, no, come on. There we go. Success. Very nice. All right, so this is like the old train station that's been modified. We haven't built up anything else in this town, just the junction and everything. So what's going to be in this town? Well, let's get another grid going through here, and then we'll talk about it. So, first of all, we need an upgrade over here. That's fine and dandy, and then we'll just do this. Actually, we haven't finished, so I shouldn't even bother. We need to get some more roads. And you might be wondering, what are you basing this off of, Stephen? Well, I'm basing this off of tons of small towns and the style of small towns that you see driving along Highway 7 in Ontario. Is it exact? Not at all, but it's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Let's actually not do that. And then the second grid is wild. Okay, so we haven't really decided how the second grid is going to work. So we'll just do a full section. And then we'll also just do a full grid out to here. Okay, so what is about the half here? It's not actually that clean of a difference, is it? Okay, so we'll just bring some of these off. This guy is going to come down to about here. And then we're going to come down right there. Okay, and I'm just going to leave this a bit open-ended. So, you know, it's gonna have those grid markings laid out. And we can expand on them in the future, but not right now. Okay, holy cow, water. That's necessary, isn't it? All right, we'll just do this a bit roughly, sorry, but I really want to make sure we get zoning in here. And then I'll, maybe I'll just speed it up or something like that. Okay, this is gonna be really rough, I'm sorry, but hey, there we go. Okay, so what else can we do to have this way? Well, it's gonna need a post office. Any town is gonna need a post office. I often play a game when I'm driving along highways like this. Whenever you see a town coming, I go, is it gonna have, there's three possibilities. You gotta guess which of these three possibilities this town is gonna have on its main street or like just off of it. Is it gonna have a post office, which, you know, most of them do, but some of them don't. Actually, they don't. Sometimes if they don't, they're just inside of like a drugstore. I'm not even kidding. Shoppers Drug Mart. 2, does it have an LCBO? LCBO stands for Liquor Board Control of Ontario. That is where you buy your alcohol. You have to go to a certain store in Ontario to buy your alcohol. They only just started selling them in grocery stores. And not even hard liquor, like wine. You can't. Ontario's wild. It's so protective and traditional. Not that it's bad. It's good. It's I didn't even realize it was a weird thing until I started growing up a little bit. And like in Quebec, you can buy alcohol in corner stores. But what is it? Post office, LCBO, or Tim Hortons, of course. Oh my god! So it's one of those three things, and you know, you might not know Tim Hortons, but it's like a Canadian staple. It's not even that good. People talk about it all the time, like, oh, you got to go to Tim Hortons when you're in Canada. Sure, but it's really crappy. It's just kind of like become a staple. I'm not a good Canadian, apparently. Okay, so we're gonna need a police station out this way. We're gonna go with the one with the helicopter, because, you know, why not? And it's gonna be over here, close to the highway. And then we're gonna go with the fire department, and we're gonna go with an old-timey one right around here. With a Spanish flag. All right, wow, look at these towns. Okay, so we need some schools. So I don't even know if this town needs a high school. So let's grab, oh, a church, actually. That's a good point. But let's do the elementary school first. I guess we can go for the older one. Where would the school be? So there probably wouldn't have been a school right off the main road. Actually, I don't mind it being here. Yeah, let's do that. And then there's probably like a new high school or something. Or a newer school. Let's get the public library in. The newer school will be the high school. Just seems really big for this town. You know? But maybe it's like the high school for the whole city. Like the whole county area, region. So we'll do that. And let's get a road off of it. Yeah, let's maybe grab a parking lot right here. Yeah, so I'm just thinking we're gonna need sports fields. So let's go with a soccer field. Just don't like how the bleachers are on this one. Like, I would love it to be on the other side. Let's see how this works. Yeah, and then maybe we can just use the paving tool. Whoa. Yeah, okay. I like that. Then we'll just need to smooth out the end of this terrain here. Oh, imagine you kick the ball and it just goes wild down there. Okay, so let's get some trees then behind here. Let's actually just get like a dirt path that goes from here right across. Let's turn our guidelines off whenever we do paths. And we'll get that to go down there and then right to there. Yeah, let's just get a couple of, oh my god, a couple trees. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, I swear. And then we'll just need a path connection down there, and then we'll change to pavement. I'll bring this down right through there. There we go. Okay, let's grab this road, move it. And we'll bring it to that height. Okay, so this is like the town. The town got some money for building public sporting places, and this is where they put it. Right about here. Yeah, this will be good. And how about... thinking the skate park over here. Perfect. Okay, now let's get that little parking lot right here. That's good enough. And let's get a dirt path. Awesome. And then let's cover that all up. Cool. Okay, that was a pretty cool little start to the town. So we are coming to the end. Let's make sure we got everything. We got healthcare. Oh, we didn't do death care. Okay, so oh, we could go with this guy over here instead of going for the other church. That's too big. So yeah, we could just do this guy right here. It can be like a little small community church. That was like the original church in the town before everything grew up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we need workers out this way. Okay, so let's get workers all through here. Okay. And I think we'll go with some smaller shops down here. And then let's just get a nice pathway to cut across. it'll of course be a dirt path. Why of course? Well, I don't know. And then we'll get that all filled up down to here. And a fence. Okay, we did lose a bit of zoning there, that's okay. All right, yeah, fantastic. We're getting the workers in now. We'll do the same thing on this side, just a fence right across, separating the commercial from the residential. And we need a bit more parks. Holy cow, this episode just absolutely blew by. Okay, we'll just get a playground in. Right there like that. And I guess we'll just kind of finish this off with some commercial zoning. And we'll go with residential. Right here, here, there. Oh, I see what I was doing. And then we'll get some bigger houses over this way. No house over there. And we'll do something similar on both these sides, so we just need that fence now. Alright, well, as we kind of finish off doing just some zoning, let me know what you think down below, what you think of, first of all, the town. Second of all, what's happening in stores, so feel free to leave a comment. Or happening down the road, I think is what I meant. Alright. So I'm leaving space here because I anticipate future growth of this community. And because it'll be useful. I think we might actually want some industrial zoning over here. So we might have some issues with that, but we'll see. If I use the... If we make this a district really quickly. The community of Dean Hills. Love it. All right, that's actually not too bad. Dean Hills. We didn't get the cargo station in. We'll get the cargo station in another time. Dean Hills. All right, so the community of Dean Hills. We need to go into here. Industry. Can we make it farming industry? I think that'll give us some cool buildings. All right, and then we probably just need another park over here just to help boost it a little bit. So we'll go with the dog park. The dog park's gonna go right here. And an Esso gas station. No, but that was about an hour, so... Oh, the riding stables is a good idea. I think we'll probably save this for a dedicated spot, though. Actually, this is a pretty good spot. Perhaps this was an old farm beforehand. Very cool. All right. Let's just do one more go through. We'd probably go with getting a taxi stand by the right over here. Not sure if anything's gonna ever come out this way to help out, but you know, it'll be useful. Oh, look at that, a taxi. Holy cow, people are using it already. Look at how many people are using it. Yeah, maybe it was a bit too big, but maybe I'll find an asset on the workshop that'll kind of make it look like a bit of a smaller little vibe, you know. But anyways, guys, this was a good build. Pleased with it. Just trying to look where I can add some flair. And we're all zoned up? Yeah, okay, well. Let's just add in some housing right there just to kind of spruce it up. Alright, well, we'll end it here, folks. And hope you have just like the most wonderful day ever. And there we go. Is that? No, I think this works. Talk to you soon. Peace out.